Welcome to this edition of the Ultimate Combat Experience. I'm Mike Stidham, joined as always by Killer Salvador Sanchez out here in Elko, Nevada. What's going on tonight, Sal?
I'll tell you what's going on, Mike. Every time we come out to Elko, it's an all-star lineup. That's what's going on. Everyone you love to hate, everyone you love to love, they're all out here. It's going down tonight.
Very, very nice. The hometown favorites, Pookie, Hoots, Willis, Ferguson, all the top-notch guys out here. But your main event features Koffi, Adzitso, and Jack Montgomery, a guy they say has got a little bit of experience.
Hey, he better have some experience going up against my man Koffi, because I'm telling you, Koffi, love him? Do you hate him? Do you just love to hate him? We're going to find out.
Whatever, man. We got a lot of stuff before we get to that one, though. It's the Ultimate Combat Experience coming right at you.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Ultimate Combat Experience starts now.
Warriors of the ultimate fight, get in the ring for the ultimate fight. I say we warriors of the ultimate fight, get in the ring for the ultimate fight. I say we warriors of the ultimate fight, get in the ring for the ultimate fight. I say we warriors of the ultimate fight, get in the ring for the ultimate fight.
In your middleweight division, Mike's Gigolo Crisman coming out here. Who's he fighting?
He's fighting Bizarro Crisman.
He is. This guy looks exactly like him. What do you know about this bout?
No, the win or else I'm going to beat his ass.
You're going to beat somebody. You beat one of them. All right, middleweight nose bar. Check it out. Man, if it wasn't tough enough on your eyes to see one Crisman in the cage, you got two of them here.
Oh, I don't know how if I'm going to deal with that, Mike.
Oh man, Mike Crisman testing out the cage once again, and it seems to be in order.
The patent move by Crisman.
5'7", 185 is the Sugarloaf. I don't even know why we read this stuff to you. He fights every week. You ought to have it memorized by now. But going up against a guy we haven't seen here before, Roush, Aaron Roush.
And he doesn't do the little patented cage bounce.
No, he's going to have to learn, man. He hasn't been watching the UCE to learn his little move. He's also 5'8", 185, as we mentioned. These guys are mirror images of one another. Look at that. You got the same baby fat and everything.
And here comes a stare down.
Mike looks like he's retarded or something right there, man. Just kind of staring at a blank wall.
You better watch out, Mikey.
Mike's bored. He's like, you know what? I fight all the time. I'm bored. Do something. Hit me or something.
Oh, and a nice right hand by Crisman to start things off, although...
Roush happy to return the favor with a couple knees, but Mike Crisman takes him down to the ground and says, all right, I'm kind of awake now.
He's like, let me just get right up in this guy's guard, see if I could push him up against the fence.
Yeah. And Roush looking, maybe trying to dig in to get a choke or something, and Mike Crisman just kind of hanging out. You know, I kind of joke about it, but Mike, he's gotten so patient and he's so comfortable in the cage that it's just, I mean, look at him. He looks almost bored at times.
Yeah, you know, I think fighting like every week will do that to you, Mike. This guy is the most active guy in the UCE right now, most definitely. And it's like it's just another day at the office for him.
How do you excite this guy? You know, you're going on a roller coaster, he's probably yawning. Makes love to his woman, probably yawns. Dude, I fight all the time.
Oh, man. Wait, which one's Crisman?
It's hard to tell. The one with his head down. The foot stomps gave it away right there.
Okay, there it is, the foot stomp.
All right, Aaron Roush kind of a little bit perplexed. He's not got a whole bunch of experience in the cage, although they say he's been in the gym doing quite a bit of training, getting ready for Crisman. And, you know, all these high desert hitmen know a lot about Crisman. They've been doing everything they can to get him ready to knock his teeth in.
Oh, yeah, they hate them some Crisman. Oh, he's every time the UCE comes to Elko, Crisman is going to be there front and center. You can believe that.
Yeah, I don't know that they hate him, but they sure like to see him get punched in his face.
Oh, they sure do hate it when Crisman wins, though, huh? What about that, Mikey?
Yeah, he's going to jump up on the cage, and he's going to go down on stick.
Oh, what that
nice combination there.
Roush is taking no shorts, though. He don't care. He's coming right back.
Those shorts are like camouflage in this cage, though. I almost couldn't see him for a minute.
Oh, man, I thought my eyes were going blurry, Mike.
They are. Roush doing a good job of nice to landing a nice 1-2 on Crisman's noggin as well.
Leg kick by Crisman. Crisman's looking to mix it up. Hey, you know, usually Crisman likes to just get him against the cage and go for the pound, but it looks like he's trying new stuff this time.
You know, it looks like he's trying to work center of the cage, maybe work a little bit of his footwork and some of his head movement. Nice stuff there. And this is stuff we didn't see from him before. Mike Crisman didn't know how to move his head out of the way of a speeding punch, but now he's learning how to do that.
And just another tool to his repertoire, Mikey.
Crisman couldn't spell that word.
Tool?
Repertoire. Tool he's got down. Nice body lock here, and again, very patiently trying to get work toward a takedown, not trying to rush anything or burn any unnecessary energy right here.
Yeah,
he likes that foot stomp, though.
And you got to watch out, though. Sometimes you might be a little too patient. That's how you get caught, Mikey. That's how you get caught and get in trouble.
You know, good point. Good point. So far, Roush hasn't been able to do that. Grabbing onto the cage is Aaron Roush, but Crisman kind of pulling him off there. Now we're going to finish round number 1 with a little more hugging. I thought we were going to have a flurry to finish things off. We didn't see it, but pretty good round for Mike Crisman. I think you got to chalk that one up in the judges' scorecard for the Sugarloaf.
Sugarloaf looks a little bit winded for just one round of action, Mike. That's not like him. Usually he comes out here and he's good for at least a round and a half.
At least a round and a half. You know,
but he's looking winded right now.
He might have stayed up a little late last night. I don't know. But, hey, man, she needs food. We got more when we come back. Welcome back to the Ultimate Combat Experience. If you're just joining us, do not adjust your sets. Yes, it is Mike Crisman in the ring again. He's here every week, folks. He's there each and every week. And, you know, tune into the UCE, you're going to see this guy.
And like I was saying about last round, Mikey, Crisman looked a little bit winded after that first round. One thing that comes into play is when this Utah boys go to Elko is there's this gambling and there's women, and maybe they got that on their side.
They have ladies of the night, Sal, and I'm telling you, those ladies of the night might be in cahoots with these fighters to wear these fighters down for their appearance in the cage.
I wouldn't doubt it, because it looks like Crisman was hanging out at the crap table a little too late last night.
It wasn't the crap table I was concerned about. It was the ladies of the night.
Oh, man, is that a can opener he's attempting there, Mikey?
Mike doesn't get confused and think that he's with another lady of the night. These are the kind of girls he was looking at last night, though. Looked a little bit like his opponent.
Oh, man, and Crisman trying to pick up the action here, man.
You know, Mikey's learned a little bit of ground, but he's got to learn position and pass that guard. You know, I mean, he wants to throw that elbow, but pass the guard first. Get past it, and then you can work on bombing things down on your opponent's face. And you mentioned he looks kind of slow motion here, doesn't he? It looks like molasses moving around.
Usually I see Crisman with hammer punches, illegal shots to the throat. You know, anything he could do, I'm usually seeing, and it's a quiet night.
Well, he's trying to put on a shoulder choke from within his opponent's guard, and that's not how it's supposed to be done. Although it looks like he's making his opponent uncomfortable, he's not going to get a tap this way.
No, Einstein could have told him that.
But he wouldn't have listened.
Roush does look like he's in some serious pain right here. If you look at the wincing of his eyes, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's all that weight being brought down. He's wincing the eyes
because Crisman's pants are down. It's making all our eyes wince. Somebody do something about that.
Oh, man. The ref should be able to pull them things up, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd want to go in.
Oh,
Crisman now sitting up and bombing like he's supposed to be doing. But once again, I really like to see him pass guard first, work on position, and then do this. But, you know, Mike's one of those rough and tumble kind of guys that just likes to hit you when he can.
Yeah, a lot of the times Mike will choose just to force his way through a position, which, you know, might be some old Mike, you know, that just won't leave his body. But
well, you get somebody who's got slick submission, and that old Mike will leave your body real quick and put you to sleep.
You got that right. Finally, we get side mount here. Let's see if we could do something here. Crisman pounding on the head.
He did all the punching from guard. Why would
Yeah, it just wouldn't make sense at this point, would it?
Looking for a shoulder lock, but not really expertly applied.
Roush throwing the cage around Crisman's legs.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit disorienting. Now he gets over and gets full mount, and Roush is in big trouble now.
All right, now this is the Crisman I've been waiting for.
The clock is almost out.
But it's too late.
It's just too late. Man, we got it just a little bit too late.
Oh, my goodness.
And that is going to call round number 2 to a conclusion. Mike's tired.
He's like, I'm just going to take a little nap.
He's like, hit me.
Come pick me up.
Cocktail.
Oh, man. He was the one yelling cocktails through the casino last night, huh?
Yeah. You know what? I give Aaron Roush a lot of credit. This is his first fight. You know, this is his first time into the cage, and he's gone 2, going to go into 3rd round with Mike Crisman, who's had more than one fight.
Well, I tell you what, it's lucky for Roush that Crisman was out carousing with the holies to holies.
It might be, because Crisman does look a little bit slow, a little bit off his pace on this fight here.
Yes, very off his pace.
Nice leg kick to get things started there from Mike Crisman. Now throwing the haymakers.
Man, he sure paid for that because Roush landed a solid right to the chin of Crisman.
Sure did.
And I think he liked it. He's looking for it again. He's like, I like the way my knuckles touch this guy's jaw. Let's see if we can do it again.
Apparently, he did do it again. There's a new fire has been lit in this Roush kid. You know, you punch a guy in the face, and that'll give you a little extra energy. And right now, he's feeling it.
I don't know if his corner man put some spunk in his ear in that last round or what, but he's sure bringing it on this 3rd round, Mike.
Certainly is, and wisely, Mike Crisman taking him down. And what did he just step outside of that kid's guard?
I think he went to pass the guard.
Oh my goodness
Unbelievable.
That's just signs of the apocalypse, Salvador. I'm a little bit frightened at this point.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Next thing you know, we're going to be hearing Crisman's got a girlfriend and he's got money and stuff.
Come on, man. Let's not get crazy. I'll tell you what, though. You can tell Mikey's a little bit tired underneath there. He's trying to lift that leg up, but not very successfully.
No way. Roush has got him right there by the throat.
Oh, Mike is just a sack of potatoes right now. Just hanging out.
Yeah, I'm sure Sugarloaf's at home watching this like, what the heck was going on that night? I told you, Crisman, stay away from the women. He didn't want to believe me, Mikey.
And the slow motion leg kick.
Right we'll rewind him.
Right down the pipe, baby.
Oh, and another right.
Well, the thing that Roush doesn't know, hitting Crisman in the face is not going to hurt him.
Huh.
He should throw a body shot, Throw a body shot and might have a chance of hurting Crisman. Crisman likes this stuff.
That's like 7 rights flush to the chin, Mike. I've been counting them off.
I can't believe Crisman ducked on that one. He flinched.
Yeah, that's un-Crisman-like.
That's so very Crisman-like. You know, these folks here in Elko are sure enjoying seeing Crisman getting punched in his face, aren't they?
Oh, they're going ecstatic right now, Mike. They just love to see him worn out like this.
Crisman just hanging on for dear life. Clearly, he's won rounds 1 and 2. But, you know, if this kid beats him up real bad, he'd get a 10-8 round and tie this thing up.
Yeah, I most definitely got Roush up on this round.
He's up, but is he up 10-8? Not quite. Not quite. He's not got enough gas in his tank either, I think, to do that. But look at old Crisman, man. He's done. D-U-N, done.
Crisman's doing the smart move right here. Rather than get hit with those rights, he's like, I'm just going to hang on, let the time expire.
Yeah, and I'm going to lay on top of you.
Here we go.
A chubby, white, pasty dude is laying on top of you, and you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
Someone asked Crisman.
Look at those punches. They look like taps.
Someone asked Crisman what kind of deodorant Roush is wearing right now because he sure knows.
Yeah, he's got his armpit memorized, that's for sure. You know, these guys are running out of gas, and, you know, we kind of clown them right here. They laid it out there, though, for a couple rounds, and then this 3rd round wasn't the prettiest of things. But Mike Crisman's going to walk away with a win here, I've got a strong feeling. But, you know, you're on the road. You're fighting out here in Elko. You just never know what's going to happen.
Well, it's kind of funny because the first 2 rounds were slower than the 3rd round. You know that?
Yeah. Well, the slow motion visit to Elko, man. Good fight. Mike Crisman, I wonder if he's going to have the energy to climb up on the cage if he wins this fight. Only time will tell.
Oh, he could barely climb on his stool right now.
But you know Crisman, he's got signature moves. He's got to slam into the cage coming in. He's got to jump up. Let's listen to what the judge had to say. Oh, my goodness. No big surprise there, Sugarloaf. Too tired to celebrate. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I guarantee he's not too tired to head back to the casino after this fight. He's going to be like a kid in a candy store.
He'll be back to the casino and ladies of the night. Great Clips is home of the $10 haircut. Also pick up $10 UCE tickets only at participating locations.
Aaron Roush, you got the crowd behind you tonight, buddy, but the judges just weren't. They're going bananas. Aaron, it was tough out there. You went all 3 rounds. What are you gonna do from here?
Drop to 170s and come back.
Drop to 170. You feel that's your natural weight, 170?
Yeah, if it's up to coach, it'd be 155s, but.
Hey, you never know. 170. We'll see you back at 170. Is there anyone else you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank Coach McLeod, High Desert Hitman. Thanks Sugarloaf for fighting me. Don't boo him, guys. I lost the fight. He's a tough kid.
All right, give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen, your hometown boy.
Celerity Investments. If you have a business, go to investwithcelerity.com to find out how.
You fought Bizarro Sugarloaf tonight. What was your plans going into the fight? And if this was your plan going 3 rounds, did it work out? If not, why didn't it work out?
Oh, well, I got to give it up to Aaron. He is tough, you know, first fight. I mean, hell, it took me 3 rounds. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a first-round knockout by me.
Word around the campfire is you was hitting the casinos pretty late and having a little lovey-dovey action. Do you think that had any effect on your legs or your stamina today?
Yeah. You know, I got to stop coming to Elko because I like to gamble. And then having sex, too, you know, that doesn't help me.
Sorry, he said the word sex and this thing just popped off the microphone. Okay, anyone you want to thank out there tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank all my fans. I got to thank Elko. You know, it's my 3rd time coming back. I'm 3-0 here, so I love coming here. And my Combat Cartel fight team. I love you guys. Thank you.
All right, give it up for Sugarloaf. I know y'all hate him, but come on.
This is exactly what you get when you fight yourself. Bizarro World Crisman wins.
And you know what? By the skin of his teeth. Let me tell you something, Crisman. I know you're watching out there. Stay away from the women. Your legs is weak.
All right, great words of advice. We've got more of the Ultimate Combat. Stick around. Got a couple welterweights coming out here. Who are they, Sal?
The Razor is back.
The Razorback. The Razor is back. Jeremy Razonable, tough kid from Reno, going up against the local guy in Brad Johnson. Welterweight, no holds barred. Check it out.
Boy, it sure is great to have the Razor back in the Ultimate Combat experience. We haven't seen this guy in a little while. He's fought once just a little while back, but he says, I'm back ready to cut some people up.
Well, it's about time, man. I love it when his squad comes out here. Ain't these the Reno boys, right?
There's the Reno boys, the Reno Razor. The 5'10", 170 pounds is the Reno Razor, and out of Carson City, Nevada originally, but he's trained up there in Reno. Fighting Dirty Pop, Brad Johnson. This guy coming all the way from Lansing, Michigan, via Elko, Nevada. Good-looking kid.
And Brad Johnson is like McLeod's prodigy.
Oh, yeah.
McLeod is so proud of this guy, Brad Johnson. We'll see what he brings to the table.
You know, and as well he should be. 5'9", 165. This kid's a really good kid. I tell you, anytime he's coming to town, he goes out of his way to thank me for this, thank me for that. Just real respectful, real nice kid. I really enjoy having him around.
I tell you one guy I wouldn't thank if I was him, and that's whoever put him in those shorts, Mike.
He brought his girlfriend with him. I guarantee she picked him out. Guarantee. Some dude never would pick those shorts out for himself, would they?
Oh, heck no. Heck no.
You know what, though? Brad Johnson's a beautiful man, and he's in touch with his beautifulness. And he just might. That was a nice takedown there. Got the razor. Got the razor down on the ground right there.
We'll see how the Razor's pretty versatile himself. He looks pretty comfortable in this position. He's been here before.
He's got some decent ground skills, but Brad Johnson doing a good job of kind of punching his way through and passing guard right there of the Razor.
Yeah, Johnson's real quick. That was a real quick pass. A lot of guys like do things real methodical. Johnson's on it, 100% at all times.
He's right back in the Razor's guard. However, Razor's done a good job underneath, just kind of playing a little bit of a defensive methods here to get going in the first part of the round.
Yeah, Razor's got a pretty good jits game, man. He's real comfortable with his jits. Real comfortable.
I'm not seeing him do anything offensively, though. He's been, working his guard rather nicely, pulling Brad Johnson into his guard, but I haven't seen him go after anything. And Brad says, hey, man, you ain't going to try to submit me. I'm going to punch in your face.
One thing I will say about Razor, though.
That was a nice pass right there, and then right into a punch.
Oh, and landed a nice right, too.
Beautiful.
One thing I will say about Razor is a lot of people, when they get their head against the cage, they start to panic like that. Razor didn't panic one time, and as you can see, he's climbing around off the cage. And he, like I said, he just looks like he's at home watching TV right now.
That's because he's the Razor. Brad Johnson looks like, oh, man, he had that arm twisted up pretty good. Razor saw it and got away from it there and did a nice job.
See if we get
Once again, Brad Johnson going right back to the well, man. He's going right back after that shoulder lock, and, boy, he just might have it. That thing's on pretty tight.
Yeah, that elbow looked like it's quite twisted right there, Mikey. Oh, gosh, I don't know if I can watch that.
Yeah, I think the Razor just verbally tapped right there and said, man, I can't take that. Brad Johnson looking very good tonight out here in Elko, and, you know, he's a transplant to Elko, but they really like him. They've taken him in as one of their own.
Oh, yeah, he's most definitely one of their favorite fighters out there, and maybe as of mine, too, you know?
Proud daddy Chris McLeod coming there. Coach McLeod very proud of what he saw tonight out of his boy, Brad Johnson. Boy, the Razor's got, looks like his arm might be a little bit hurt.
Yeah, he's grabbing something. Something might be out of place or something there, Mikey.
All right, Dirty Pop doing his thing tonight, and we'll see this guy back again. He wants to fight all the time, this crazy cat.
Great Clips is home of the $10 haircut. Also pick up $10 UCE tickets only at participating locations.
All right, my man, Jeremy Razonable. Hey, Jeremy, I got to admit, man, I was rooting for you here on the sidelines. You disappointed your man, Sal, man. But you did not disappoint nobody out in this crowd because you put up one hell of a fight, Jeremy. What's on the agenda?
You know, I wouldn't mind a rematch. You know, I felt good coming in here. Brad's a strong dude. I kind of underestimated that, but, you know, cool cat, you know. I mean, he's strong, good wrestler. He got me in a key lock, and I felt my chest pop, so something right in here popped, so I was like, I give up. Well, it wasn't my arm, it was my chest somewhere. And my chest kind of popped, so.
Hey, live to fight another day. You don't want to risk nothing like that over something silly. What are you going to do from here? Is there anyone? Yeah, what are you going to do from here?
All right, I'm going to go back to the drawing board, you know, and put him in a rematch, you know.
He wants you again, and then he wants you, McLeod. Anyone out there you want to thank?
You know, I want to thank all the Elko fans coming out. You know, I wish it was a little bit more exciting fight, but, you know, Brad's a good cat. Ready to drink a beer, and let's do it, you know. Let's party.
He's ready to drink a beer. Give it up for this man right here. And if you catch him out there, buy him one of them $4 beers, huh?
Personalize your Croc footwear to creatively express your individuality. Choose from more than 1,100 designs at crocs.com.
All right, Brad Johnson, no stranger to MMA cage fighting and no stranger to the fans here in Elko. You put on one heck of a performance tonight. You came out with the W. This is just another day at the office for you. Who you want to thank?
I want to thank all my sponsors, Northern Nevada Equipment, Kim Brewer, Rob Sallier and his crew, Pole Line, and everyone else that's helped me along the way. Also, I came out ready to fight tonight, and I was really ready.
Okay, you were really ready, but are you ready to give this special announcement that you've been so waiting for?
Yeah, I want everyone to know, my first fight when I came in here, I wasn't prepared at all. And I want to make it known to everybody here and in the camera right now. And Mike, Nate Gerard, I'm calling you out right now. Next, anytime, anywhere you want to fight, I'll come fight you. You come here, I'll come there. I don't care. I want you again. I want a rematch. You let me know. I'm ready.
Hold on. Nate Gerard is retired. You didn't know Nate Gerard is retired? God rest his soul. He's one hell of a fighter. He's got bigger and better things going on. I'm not saying bigger and better than you, but from what I understand, Nate Gerard ain't going to be anywhere in the near future. So is there anyone else you'd like to fight other than Nate Gerard?
Nope. Nate Gerard better come out of retirement. I want my rematch.
All right, there you have it. Brad Johnson, one angry individual. He should have been in that movie, 12 Angry Men. He could have been the 12th juror. But hey, give it up for this guy.
Dirty Pop doing his thing, sending the Razor home with a big loss.
The Razor was a little bit dull tonight.
It certainly was. We got more of the Ultimate Combat. Stick around. In your light heavyweight division, got a kid coming all the way down from Boise, Idaho, and Jimmy Centers. Don't know much about him. Who's he fighting?
He's fighting Matt Nichols, Mike, and he's going to bring the battle to the cage, he says.
Coming all the way from Battle Mountain right here next to Elko. Light heavyweight, no holds barred. Check it out.
Couple big, strong-looking guys here. Now, this Jimmy Centers, we've been bumping around town for a couple days out here in Elko, and everywhere we go, they say, man, is Jimmy fighting? Is Jimmy fighting? They say this guy's the toughest dude in Elko.
We'll see what happens here, Mikey. But yeah, Jimmy Centers has been the talk of the town.
He has been. 6'5", 205 pounds. He's now living in Boise, Idaho, but he used to live in Boise. Now living there, I don't know, but everybody in Elko's scared of him nonetheless.
He's going up against the Hog, Mike. And the Hog, I mean, he looks like a pretty mean individual himself. I'm scared he ain't fearing Centers one bit.
I like a guy's nickname is the Hog, man. 6 foot tall, 203, and he looks like a guy that should be nicknamed a Hog.
Well, he's got big shoes to fill, according to these Elko boys. We'll see how this Jimmy superstar Centers performs tonight.
I'll tell you what, I mean, he does look like a big, strong kid. There's no doubt about it. If I saw him wandering around Main Street, I might cross the street and get away from him.
Oh, bitch. Oh, my goodness. He pops it off with a nice jab.
Yeah, but he got one in return.
Oh,
nice
and these
work.
guys are wasting no time at all, Mikey. I love a fight like this.
These are big punches, too.
Oh,
man.
and Centers is down.
Centers is down, and the Hog pounced right up on him.
Hog is going hog wild in his cage tonight, Mikey.
Oh, he just took a big right hand, though.
This is what the crowd loves to see right here, Mike.
They sure did. He just got hog tied right there, did the Hog.
It's going hog wild. They must be from a hog farm, huh? Hey, Mike, quit hogging the mic.
All right, take it easy. Take it. Salvador. All comedy all the time. Salvador Sanchez. Oh, a lot of blood coming out of Centers' nose. He must have got caught. You see the back of the Hog, and it's pretty bloody.
Is that coming out of Centers?
Yeah, it has to be, unless it's coming out of the Hog. I don't know where it'd be coming out of the Hog.
And the Hog's going nice on the back. Nice hits to the head.
It's nice to see they got the wristbands to get in, though.
Oh, at least someone's paying for tickets around there. Huh, Mike?
The fighters apparently did.
Yeah, the fighter's the only one who paid. Oh, man.
Well, big knee right there from Centers.
Hey, these guys might be winding down, man. Looks like they might have got a little too perky at the beginning of the fight, and now they're just kind of catch a breath here for a second because I'm telling you, that's the most action I've seen all night.
I don't think they're catching breaths. I think these guys are pretty much done, especially the Hog. He says, man, I came out here, I did my thing, and now I'm just going to let you kind of slide those feet in there and choke. He's giving it to him.
Gave him the choke, too.
Oh, yeah, that's over. Yeah, he basically lifted his chin up for that choke, and that's going to do it. Man, this guy Jimmy Centers, he's rumored to have been the toughest guy in Elko, and he's certainly tougher than the Hog. We've proven that at least.
It looks like the Hog's bleeding out of his nose, too, Mike. I didn't even see that during the fight.
Well, Salvador, what do you think? Is he the toughest guy in Elko?
Besides Sal? I'd have to say, perhaps.
Perhaps. All right. With a raise of the hand, the soldier, Jimmy Centers, walking away with a big victory tonight. And hopefully we see this guy again. He gets things going. This kid could be a force. Big, strong-looking kid.
In your light heavyweight division, got a guy coming out from Utah, Josh Lannon. Very good-looking tactician going up against Willis Ferguson. What do you know about this bout?
Hey, Josh Lannon, that's my favorite guy. Mr. Rogers in the house, Mikey.
Mr. Rogers can fist fight, though. Light heavyweight, no holds barred. Check it out.
I'm telling you, Josh Lannon is definitely the toughest guy in the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood.
He's one of my favorite guys, though. I really enjoy being around this kid, and he's got some really good skills, just not quite physical enough for the weight class, in my opinion. 6 foot tall, 185. He's pretty tall, but he's got some good skills. They call him the general. He trained over in the basement of Bruiser, but he's going up against this guy. This guy is a physical specimen.
He's going up against the Black Eyed Peas, Mikey, because Fergie's in the cage right now.
All right, 5'10", 205 is Fergie. Out of Elko, Nevada right here. Training with the High Desert Hitman. And even Coach McLeod says, I don't even like sparring this guy. He's just, I don't like sparring him. He's just too physical.
Man, Coach McLeod never admits to nothing like that, neither. So
there must have been witnesses.
Must be something.
There must have been witnesses.
Oh, man.
I can't tease my boy, Coach McLeod, man. He gets upset. Wow, look at Ferguson just picking up Lannon.
Just getting carried around.
Just slamming him around.
Picking up some frequent flyer miles there, Mikey.
Yeah. Nice kick to start things off, but boy, Josh Lannon, you saw.
Oh my gosh, those punches are hurting him, Mike.
Cold. Stop the fight,
man,
my goodness.
those are some solid bricks right there. No wonder why McLeod don't like to spar with this kid.
Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
4 punches, 5 punches maybe, and Mr. Rogers looks like he just got kicked out of the neighborhood, Mike.
Quickly can things just turn on you in this sport, man?
Hey.
I don't even know what to say. That was just impressive.
No wonder why McLeod don't like sparring with this kid. He's got cinder blocks.
I don't like other people sparring with this guy.
In your welterweight division, you got a guy whose cowboy hat weighs as much as he does. Pookie Hoots, a local hometown favorite, going up against Sonny Gubbine. What do you know about this fight?
Hey, I tell you what, Pookie's got a lot on the line. He's in his hometown, and if he loses this fight, Mike, I don't know, McLeod just might cut him from the team.
I don't know about that. I tell you what, the folks came out in droves to see Pookie do his thing tonight. Welterweight, no holds barred. Check it out.
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're going to say fight, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to put my hat back on, and I'm going to be standing here in front of the camera again with another win interview.
Oh, he's a bum that can't make weight, so I think I'm going to cream him real fast.
Just like I said, I'm Pookie Hoots. I've been around Elko County my whole life, and now I train with the High Desert Hitmen, ride broncs. So I don't know. I just do whatever feels good, whatever's a rush. I've been training with Coach McLeod and the High Desert Hitmen, and this poor kid, he thinks I'm fat. He thinks I'm a joke. He's never seen me fight.
Oh, I think it'll be early knockout, easy. I don't know if I'll knock him out with my feet or my hands, or I'll break his arm, but I'm going to do something to him.
It means that this is my hometown. And I got somebody who wants to talk crap. Let's see if he can take me in my hometown, because I don't see it happening.
Yeehaw! So we gonna have us a fist fight tonight.
We're gonna have us a hoedown or a hootenanny, Mike.
The machine, Sonny Hootenanny Gubbine. Holy guacamole! Was that a spinning axe kick heel rig? I think it was. 5'9", 155 is Sonny Gubbine.
That's Jeet Kune
the machine
right there, the machine, Mikey.
My goodness. What about Pookie Pook? He's got the man with 2 names. Pookie Hoots.
Is Pookie his real name? There is no way that could be his real name. I've been meaning to ask the guy.
I'll tell you what, 5'7", 155 is Pookie Hoots from Elko, Nevada. He is, and he really is the mascot, if you will, of the High Desert Hitmen. I mean, the signature hat, the whole thing, man. He is a real cowboy's cowboy.
And let's see.
In fact, they call him a cowboy.
Oh my goodness, that was a right and another right, and Pookie's got another kick to the face.
Pookie Hoots just done out cowboyed Mr. Gubbine, the machine. Oh, wow. That was a hootenanny.
That was it.
You're right. That's it. Oh, goodness gracious.
Was that a hoedown or a hootenanny?
That was a freaking KO.
And he's got his hat and his shirt on.
He's square dancing. And when a guy square dances over the top of you just done got your ass kicked. Pookie Hoots.
Let me give it to Pookie for having his 10-gallon hat on before the ref could even raise his hand.
White man can't dance. There is only one place to get all your favorite MMA gear, including merchandise, and that is Against the Fence.
You made short work of your opponent tonight. I'm pretty sure you want to tilt your hat to him for stepping in the ring with the legendary Pookie Hoots, who, by the way, me and him have the same hairdresser. Pookie, what do you got to say to everybody?
You know, I want to thank all the fans for coming out tonight. It meant a lot to us. I really want to thank Sonny Gubbine for coming and getting in the cage with me. I know last night he was pretty hyped up on how he was going to knock me out in the first round, break my arm. I normally don't like talking smack, but when you talk smack about me fighting in my hometown, it ain't gonna happen.
Don't talk smack about Pookie in his hometown. McLeod, I ain't gonna tell you again. Anyways, back to our interview, Pookie. Is there anyone you'd like to thank?
Yeah, you know, I want to thank all the sponsors that have been making this happen for me. Northeastern Nevada, they give me a sponsorship. I really want to thank them. Ruby Dome Incorporated, Ruby Mountain Construction, AMS, all you guys have been great. Kim and Jessica Brewer. I couldn't be here without you guys. I love you guys, and I dang sure love all you fans. And I want to thank you, Sal, and the rest of UCE crew for coming down here and doing these fights with us. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here either.
Pookie Hoots, a man of the people, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for your boy, Pookie!
In true cowboy fashion, Pookie Hoots thought he was in a rodeo, but lasted 6 seconds right there.
He brought his 6 shooters, Mikey. And let me tell you something, Pookie. I'm going to take that 10-gallon hat, and I'm going to drink me a beer out of it.
We got one of the Ultimate Combat. Stick around. I'm here with Brock Holyoke, owner of Chain Reaction Nutritional Supplements. First of all, Brock, thank you so much for helping make this trip to St. George possible. Let's talk to me a little bit about Chain Reaction Nutritional Supplements. How did you come about being the owner of this company?
Well, being a strength competitor for several years, I decided I'd like to try to research a product that would maybe help me out a little bit better and make me a little bit stronger and a little bit more focused mentally to be at a little bit higher level than what I was achieving with other supplements just off the shelf.
Okay, that's what I like to hear about. I'm talking to Brock, and he actually researched this product. He's not trying to pitch you a product and make a bunch of money off you. He found this product for himself to compete with, and this translates into mixed martial arts in a big way. I mean, these guys need this kind of stuff in order to compete in MMA.
Oh, definitely. It's got so much neurological properties into it that help stimulate your focus and reflexes, hand-eye coordination, stuff that a lot of fighters and Olympic athletes use. And I think that's also one of the things that I'm most proud about the product, is that it is compliant on an international level and that it's acceptable by the International Olympic Committee.
You don't have to worry about getting tested and coming up dirty using this stuff. So once again, Brock, I want to thank you so much. You want to find out a little bit more about this stuff, go to chainreactme.com and check out Chain Reaction Nutritional Supplements on the web. They went out and found a tough guy to go up against Koffi for your main event right here. Jack Montgomery, good-looking kid. They say he's got really good jiu-jitsu, but he's fighting Koffi Adzitso.
Hey, he's got his hands full on this one, and I know that firsthand. I've been training with Koffi every day. See the knots on my eyes?
He has been pounding. I saw him get you a couple times. This is your main event welterweight and holds bar. Check it out.
I've had several fights between Nevada, Idaho, California, so I stay pretty active.
Man, I feel good, Only sexy black man here, so I'm talking about I do what I does, man. I do what I does.
Everything I've seen and heard about him, he likes to just come out and punch, and that works out good for me. I mean, that's what I'm here for, is to come out and get punched.
Man, Elko's like my spot, I like beating people up, like Elko hit me and I hit Elko, talk about, so I don't care, man. I come here to fight anybody, any day, any hour, what I'm talking about.
Everything I've seen and heard about him, he likes to just come out and punch, and that works out good for me. I mean, that's what I'm here for, is to come out and get punched.
Dude, he likes to punch in the face, though.
That's good. I get punched in the face every day. That's what I'm here for.
I got to tell you, first of all, Elko don't hate you. These guys like you out here. Honestly, I was walking through the casino and people were like, hey, that's that Koffi dude. They like you out here, man. Get a little love for Elko, bro.
I'll change my mind then. I love Elko too, what I'm talking about.
We'll just have to see. I'm going in there. I've got my basic routine I go through every fight with, and from everything I've seen so far, Koffi style falls right into that, so it should be a pretty good matchup for me.
I'm looking for a knockout tomorrow, so what I'm talking about. Same time, I don't do game plan, so yeah, I do what it does.
We'll see what the crowd's yelling out when I got control.
You know what, Sal? Koffi do what Koffi does.
I'll second that one, Mike. I'll second that one.
Hey, and when you look like that, you just do what you does.
And you at where you at, and you be where you be.
What they gonna do about what you does if you do what you does? Little rampage. 5'10", 185 is Koffi. I do what I does. Adzitso. Little rampage, man. He's been on a tear lately too. But I'm gonna tell you, this guy is a ringer. They brought the motor, Jack Montgomery, and he's a ringer.
Yeah, he seems
to beat Koffi and to knock him off his pedestal.
Montgomery seems a little too soft-spoken to be a
6 foot tall, 170 pounds. They call him the motor, but I know people brought in this guy to knock off that guy, and this is going to be a great match. And I'm telling you what, this is going to be a great match. I'm excited about it.
I tell you what, Mike, Koffi better get used to that, because of the terror ride that Koffi's been taking people on. There's going to be just more ringers to follow this.
They're going to come out of the woodwork to fight Koffi, so he can't do what he does.
Look at the head movement already by Koffi.
Oh, shizzle nizzle.
Montgomery a little Little feely, little touchy.
Little touchy-feely going on in the early goings here of round number 1.
Koffi looking to do what he do, and that's put you right up against the cage.
Nice takedown, but I understand Montgomery's got a hell of a guard, and you might not want to find yourself in this guard for too long. You see right there, doing a great job. Yeah, climbing up the body, and he's already looking for something.
Yeah, Montgomery looks real well-rounded in his jiu-jitsu game. He's got Koffi and rubber guard, and that right there is hard to get out of, Mike.
Not if you're Koffi, because Koffi do what Koffi does. And here's the thing, is Kofi's a very strong individual, and he's a really accomplished wrestler. People don't realize that. He took second in state, and that was the first year he had ever wrestled. You know, I mean, this kid is an athlete. Got an armbar on Jack Montgomery, though. Koffi might be in a little bit of trouble here.
Hey, Montgomery's saying, hey, if you want to hang out in my guard all day long, it's not the thing to do, because I tell you what, I'm going to put you in an armbar or something.
Yeah, Koffi better get a little more active up on top, because Jack Montgomery obviously is very accomplished on the ground, and looks like he's just looking for that opportunity. Look at that. Wow. Another armbar.
I tell you what, if I was Koffi, I'd be looking to get the heck out of there, Mike, if he could get past this one right here.
You know what he's doing? He's punching his way out of those, and that's nice work, but man, you can only do that for so long.
Yeah, you only got 9 lives in this sport, in this game of quick felines, Mike. And we'll see where it takes Koffi here. As he's in rubber again.
How composed is this Jack Montgomery, man? He's just taking his time. He's setting things up, and that one didn't work, so I'm going to move on to the next.
He's almost a little eerie how comfortable he is.
Yeah.
Especially the way Kofi's raining down them hammer fists on him. Montgomery's just like, okay, I got something for you here. Got a little plan for you.
Good looking stuff, and he's already looking for another armbar and tried to transition. Nice little hammer fist to the head there. Koffi said, you know,
needs to stay busy.
You want to try to submit me? I'm just going to pound on your face.
He's pissed now, Mikey.
You didn't want to.
He's mad now. He's like a mad gorilla in there, Mikey. Landing lefts, rights, and another left. Just barely missed the top of Montgomery's head on that one.
Did you just call him a gorilla?
He's a mad gorilla, Mike. He's a mad gorilla.
You can't say that, man.
Hey, forget
I know
that.
People get fired from television.
I seen Koffi pull out a tree with his bare hand one time. That is no lie. That's how strong this kid is.
Koffi is my man. I just want you to know. Koffi is my guy. 30 seconds left in the round, and Koffi, he did go a little bonkers a minute ago. Went a little ape.
Hey, the guy tried to break his arm like 4 times. I'd be one angry individual myself.
Look at the strength on this kid.
Slam.
Oh, man, he's unconscious.
Man.
Wow.
Was it the Rampage slam that knocked him unconscious, Mikey? Or the 3 hammer fists that followed?
Oh, my goodness. Koffi did what Koffi does right there. What a powerhouse move. My goodness. Jack Montgomery's out. He's still out. He's still counting sheep.
He's counting sheep.
He's counting gorillas. Koffi, Adzitso. Wow, these guys.
Even this kid
these
is
Uncle guys, they don't like Koffi. These guys, Chance, they don't like Koffi.
Bam. You know what? That was it. The slam knocked him out.
Oh man, Koffi was beating drums right there.
The slam. That's what did it. And then big.
Unbelievable. Yeah,
big.
yeah.
Oh man, I could watch this over and over again. Matter of fact, hit rewind.
Oh my goodness.
Is that Antonio Banderas?
Antonio Banderas' midget little brother. So, wow, that was impressive stuff. Koffi's got to feel good about that, because I'm telling you, Jack Montgomery's a tough kid. He just beat a tough kid.
Maybe that's an example right there. You get a little bit too relaxed on there. Don't matter how crafty you are, man. You got to watch your noggin.
Wow, lesson learned. I'll tell you that right now. Lesson learned. Very impressive. Great night of fights out here in Elko, though. Koffi capping it off with a very impressive victory right there.
What a fight to top it off.
Absolutely.
Mike.
Skull Candy, the official headphones of the UCE. Check out their complete line of headphones and accessories at skullcandy.com.
Hey, you fought a heck of a fight out there. Things didn't go your way, but let me tell you something. You had a very tough individual, Koffi Adzitso. You had him in trouble many times in that fight, man. Is Jiu Jitsu one of your, I don't know, base core training?
That's the main thing I train.
Well, you sure can tell. Look, tough break for you tonight. I know we're going to see you back. You got the skills to pay the bills. Are you coming back?
Yeah.
Anyone out there you'd like to thank?
Just everybody that helped me train for this. Sorry I disappointed you.
Hey, you didn't disappoint nobody out there. You ain't got nothing to hang your head about. Everyone give it up for my man Montgomery over here. Elko loves you. We'll see you soon.
Great Clips is home of the $10 haircut. Also pick up $10 UCE tickets only at participating locations.
Koffi Adzitso ended it with the Rampage Slam. They don't call you Little Rampage for nothing, do they, Koffi?
Nah, man, I'm better than the real Rampage, man. I'm better. Too better.
I say you're back. You've changed some things in your training. I noticed you quit lifting weights. Has that helped your conditioning at all?
Yeah, I stopped lifting weight. You know, it took too much energy, so I lift weight once in a while, but not as much.
Hey, you're like a freight train running through the competition right now. Is there anybody you'd like to fight? Any rematches, or are you just going to take all comers?
Yeah, I take whoever comes up, you know what I'm talking about? I want to call out some name, but I don't feel like calling out anybody, you know what I'm talking about? I do what I does, baby. I do what I does.
Anyone you'd like to thank out there, Koffi?
Yeah, I want to thank my coaches, everybody. I want to thank Slapalapa, my sponsor, Mike Starter, Landscaping, everybody.
All right, we'll see more of this guy, Koffi Adzitso, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up more.
That's going to put a wraps on the visit to Elko, although we're not done visiting Elko, if you know what I mean. We're done with the fist fights. Now comes the party. Sal, be on your best behavior, please.
One mo again. One mo again.
But next week, we're going to be back at the Ultimate Combat Training Center. We're actually going to be doing fights in the front yard, in the parking lot. We've never done this before, but we're going to do it under the stars. Should be a lot of fun.
We're going to do it. It's going to be a big barbecue on your man right here, Mike Stidham, or Stidman. It's going to be on him, whether you hate him or you love him. It's going to be barbecue going on in our backyard. Bring the friends, bring the family, bring everybody. We're going to have hot dogs, nachos, you name it.
All right, we'll see you next week on the Ultimate Combat Experience.
Do you, Kristen, promise to walk around the kitchen barefoot, making your husband breakfast at any given time? And make sure you got his eyes on the prize and not some other merchandise till death do you part?
Oh, you betcha.
You betcha. I now pronounce you as the UCE pastor here, husband and wife. You may